All right, let's just settle into our meditation posture. And some of you may have just woken up. Some of you may have been up for a while. But wherever you're at this morning, just take note. And no judgment. Just kind of get perhaps a little roadmap of where you are today. And then check your feet. If you're sitting at a desk and your feet are down, there's Sarah and Victor, welcome. Make sure they're in a parallel position, knees in a parallel position. And if you are sitting in the regular cross-legged position, make sure your sits bones are raised maybe 2 to 4 inches. It can be even higher. It's whatever is comfortable for you. Hands in the meditation mudra, right hand nestled in the left with the thumbs touching. Shoulders over the hips. And imagine your spine is a string of pearls of light. And it's stretching from the base all the way up through the crown of the head, beyond. And you can imagine someone is lengthening that string like a puppeteer. But you're just coaxing those muscles along the back to lengthen, to relax, to stretch. Shoulders over the hips and just keep lengthening. You're not sort of sitting up straight, you're just lengthening. And now, just very gently, tip the chin down and put a little bit of length in the back of the neck. So we're not using the weight of our head to drop forward. We're just dropping the chin down slightly, so it's just a hinge from the top of the neck. Eyes are down, looking along the length of the nose to a spot about 2 inches ahead if your eyes were open. Tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth and relax the jaw. And just bring your mind to the crown of the head, your awareness. Relax the scalp and the forehead, the eyes, the back of the eye, the nose, cheeks, that area around the mouth. Relax the jaw, back of the head, the ears, the inner ear, the temples, back of the tongue. And move your attention to the back of the neck and release any tension there. Relax your shoulders, your shoulder blades. Allow them to drop down. And relax your throat, chest, belly, limbs, hands, fingers, and feet and toes. And bring the mind to the breath. Noticing the sensation of the air as you're inhaling. It's slightly cooler than the air you're exhaling. And again, check in with yourself. What's going on today? No judgment. Just notice. And if you do have any sounds in your environment, maybe street sounds, someone in your home, pets, just allow those sounds to be there. Just small, small distractions. And bring the mind back to the breath. As those sounds just fade out, refocus. And notice your thoughts again arising, little conversations in our mind, but don't follow them. Allow the thoughts to arise and abide, just hover there for a moment without engaging, and then they will just kind of dissolve. We're not trying to stop our thoughts, we can't do that. The mind is constantly running. We can just watch them without getting involved. Like an objective observer. So we can place ourselves on the bank of that river and just watch the river flow by, remembering as you're sitting on the bank there, you're free from the river. And bring the mind back into the breath. Bring to mind all the people of your life. And start with your friends, your loved ones, maybe your children, relatives, spouses, your besties, those people in your life who support, take care of you, you take care of them. And then those people in your life who you find kind of irritating, you have difficulty with those people. Maybe they just make you angry. Maybe they've harmed you. And then there's those strangers. The person in the line in the grocery store. In their car. You pass them on your walk. What's interesting is that the friend, the enemy and the stranger can change place at any time. And some of you may have already experienced that in your life, in the time that we've been doing these meditations together. And they're all deserving of our equal concern. The friend, the enemy, the stranger. And why is that? Because they all have this wish to be happy, want to find happiness, satisfaction, constantly chasing it, never quite finding it. And they all have this desire to be free from suffering and problems and sickness, just like us, except always running into it in one form or another. And they all have this incredible capacity for this enlightened mind, just like you, all of us. So just think we'll do this meditation this morning for all these people of our life, and by extension all sentient beings. So just bring the mind back to the breath. And we'll start our 9-round breathing. So just imagine you're breathing in through your right nostril first of all, blissful, radiant white light. And if you wish, you can do even breathing. So breathe in maybe for a count of 3 or 4. Pause at the top of the breath. Then move the finger that's blocking the left nostril over to block the right. And breathe out all your attachment energy, grasping, neediness, not feeling enough, unhealthy desire. And it leaves your body as thick black yucky smoke and disappears into space. You do that 3 times. Then breathe in through the left nostril, blissful, radiant white light, and it fills your whole body. And pause at the top of the breath, just very briefly. And then breathe out through the right nostril, all your anger. This is wish to harm, depression, jealousy, bitterness, grudges, disappointments. And breathe that out as thick black yucky smoke. And do that 3 times. Then breathe in through both nostrils, blissful, radiant, white light. Pausing at the top of the breath. And then breathe out all your ignorance. And in this particular tradition, it's this idea of not knowing how things truly exist. It's also not understanding cause and effect, karma. And so you breathe that out as thick black yucky smoke and do that 3 times. So we'll do 3 sets of 3 in our own time. And when you finish, just bring the mind back to the breath and just feel. And check in with yourself again. So now just draw your attention back to the breath and observe the full duration of every inhalation and exhalation. Now imagine as you're inhaling, you're bringing in all the positive energy in the universe. It enters your body in the form of pure, blissful, radiant, white light. And imagine this light flowing into every part of your body, filling every cell and every atom. And it makes you feel kind of relaxed, light, and blissful. Once you're comfortable with that, then begin to breathe out dark smoke with every exhalation. And so what we're doing here is we just imagine all your negative energy, all your past mistakes, these wrong ideas and distorted conceptions and disturbing emotions, anger, jealousy, bitterness, all leaves your body with the breath in the form of dark smoke or fog. And this smoke goes out into space and just disappears completely. So don't worry, you're polluting your environment or you're going to breathe it back in. Just imagine the smoke becomes completely non-existent. And really feel confident that you've freed yourself of every trace of your faults and negativities. The things that we're sort of down on ourselves so much. So now we'll just, for several minutes, we'll just concentrate on this experience, breathing out all the dark smoke of your problems and breathing in the white light of good energy. So if you become distracted by thoughts, what you've got to do next, simply observe them without reacting or getting involved. And you can also transform these distractions into dark smoke and just breathe them out into oblivion. Gently bring the mind back if it's wandered off. Okay, just relax. And just let's dedicate all the positive energy we've created this morning to all beings finding everlasting happiness and peace of mind, and for your own spiritual path. Okay, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe. Lots of love. And I'll see some of you tonight. Okay, thank you very much. Bye.